Ever get the feeling that you're not getting your message across to your customers, almost like you're speaking a different language? I'm Jessica Shales and I help businesses attract their ideal customers. Today I'm going to give you 3 points that will help you to communicate in terms that your clients understand. So this year we've been lucky enough to travel to countries where English might not be the first language, and it's reminded me how important it is to make every effort to communicate in the language of the place I'm visiting. But not everybody does, usually with detrimental effects on relationships, attitudes and reputation. But there's an awful lot that you can learn from that and apply in business terms. So the first point I want you to consider is to speak in their language, not yours. If you've ever seen the tourist who just speaks louder and more slowly, you've seen this in action. And if you speak in features or in terms of features and not in benefits, you're doing the business equivalent. But it's hard to do anything else if you don't understand what matters to your customers. So spend some time understanding why your customers use your products and services, and then it's an awful lot easier to do that translation exercise. The second point is that you know more than you think you do. Often if you actually try speaking a few words in another language, then you've probably found that you've picked up quite a bit more than you might have thought. And the same applies to your ideal customers. While you're not a mind reader, you have listened to what your clients have said, the questions that they've asked, the FAQs, and just translating features into benefits will help you to speak in their terms and in their language. The third point to consider is that it doesn't need to be perfect. While it can feel embarrassing to go out there and try speaking in somebody else's terms, it actually really goes a long way. The same can apply to your customer messaging. While you might feel like you need to really get it perfect before putting it out there, a lot of it is just testing what works and what doesn't. The truth is that testing with what little you know and then moving forward and building upon that actually goes a really long way, and you can see what works and what doesn't. You can fine-tune it and get better with practice. Ultimately, the first step to speaking the same language as your customer is knowing what language they speak. Get to know what they care about, and communicating is going to be so much easier. If you don't know where to start, a really good place is by downloading our How to Attract Your Ideal Customer PDF. Just click the link below.